But how will all of these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in with how the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the F&O setup as well. First up, Vamakshi joins in to get all the market cues we need to watch out for today. Vamakshi, good morning. We ended higher on Friday courtesy IT. What's the setup looking like today?
Well, absolutely, Hormaz. It was a good week as far as Indian markets are concerned. In fact, Sensex and Nifty gained for the 6th straight week, and this is the longest winning streak in 2024. Market was consolidating in a range over the last couple of days, but after that, on Friday, given the gains in IT, the market surged to a new record high. Top contributors to Nifty, in fact, included TCS, Infosys, and Reliance. But on the other hand, we saw Nifty Bank snapping a 8-week gaining streak. Nifty Bank for the week was down nearly 0.7%, but it was the benchmark indices that performed really well last week. It outperformed the broader indices, which had been outperforming the benchmark indices over the last couple of weeks. Nifty was up nearly 0.7%, while Nifty Midcap was up nearly 0.2%. US markets also gained last week, with Dow Jones hitting a new record high. S&P and Nasdaq also gained last week. And coming to this week, we will be watching out for important cues like India's inflation data, which will be released post-market hours. China's Q2 GDP numbers are also another important factor to watch out for. US core retail sales data and ECB interest rate decisions will be some of the important economic cues that will drive the markets later this week. As far as some important earnings are concerned, back home, we will be watching out for Jio Financials, HDFC Life, Asian Paints, LTI Mindtree, Infosys, Havels, Wipro, JSW Steel, as well as Paytm. As of now, given all of these cues, GIFT Nifty is indicating a positive start.
All right, Vamakshi, thanks a lot for that update. Some flashes on your screen. The China GDP data has been flashed on your screen there. Q2 GDP up 4.7% year on year compared to an estimate of 5.1%. So the number is below what the street was anticipating. 4.7% print coming in there for China, below the estimates of 5.1%. But over to Abhishek now, who would list out the stocks you need to watch out for in today's trade. Abhishek, good morning. What's on your list?
So good morning, Omar. To begin with SCL Tech, the revenue were in line with our poll. However, the profits have come in at 4,257 crore. We were working with a number of 3,776 crores. Now, IDA, the NI growth is healthy, led by the AUM growth. So NI growth was 37.5% YOY and about 5.5% quarter on quarter. However, operationally, if you take a look, operating profits declined on a sequential basis, and the provision write back aided the profits this time around. Profits were up 30.25% YOY and about 13.7% sequentially. 5paisa Capital, the revenue is up 20.9% YOY and the profits are up nearly 38% YOY. Strong numbers coming in from there. Bansali Engineering, the revenues were up 15.4% YOY. However, the profits were up just 5.5% on a YOY basis. DMart, the revenue were up 18.6% YOY. However, the profits were up 17.5% on a YOY basis. Now, Lupin has got an EIR from US FDA for its manufacturing facility that they have in Gujarat. The inspection by US FDA was done between 8 to 12 of April 2024. And Central Bank of India has tied up for a co-lending partnership with Arca FinCap to offer MSME loans. Back to you.
Abhishek, thanks a lot for that. Plenty of earnings reactions to watch out for. And lastly, Sudarshan joins in with cues from the F&O space. Sudarshan, good morning. What's the setup looking like on the F&O side?
Morning, Omar. So first talking about the indices, well, on Friday we saw market hitting record high and led by one sector, that is Nifty IT, and this led to Nifty's intraday low rising over the levels of 24,300. And Friday's big move reflected in FI numbers too. FIs bought shares of more than rupees 4,000 crore in the cash market. Now talking about index futures, even there we saw FIs buying little more than rupees 1,400 crore, and this led to FIs adding long contracts of more than 17,000, and on the short side, they have reduced the exposure by 4,100 contracts. Now, the long exposure currently stands at more than 79%, with total net long contracts more than 3 lakh. Now, talking about the most active options. On the call side, two most active options were 24,700 and 24,600 calls. And on the put side, most active option was 24,400. So what is the resistance and support level for Nifty? Resistance level has now moved higher to levels between 24,580 and 24,740. And similarly, support level has moved higher to intraday low of Friday, that is 24,332 and 24,394. Lastly, in F&O band, now there are 11 stocks that are in F&O band, and the new addition is GMR Infra. So keep an eye on this stock.
11 stocks in the F&O ban. We'll keep an eye out on all of those. Sudarshan, thanks a lot for that. And